Mike, have you ever played a game in Denver?
Yeah, I played in Denver 2004.
I was wondering what the degree, get a sense of the altitude had any effect on you or anything.
I really couldn't tell. I mean, couldn't tell the difference.
Like when you look at Denver's offense, they're leading the league in points scored by a lot. It's just one of those games where you look at it and think that you guys have to match their offensive tempo.
It's a good football team, and we definitely have to score some points this week. Definitely, and that's every week. You want to be as productive as you can on offense, but we're playing a good football team, and they have a good offense, they have a good defense, and we feel like we have the same. So we just have to not play to match them, but just do what we can to just try to beat the opponent.
After 3 games, in what ways do you think this offense misses Jeremy Macklin out there?
Well, Jeremy was a big asset to this team. He was one of the team leaders and the guy that we all depended on in clutch situations to make plays. And it's unfortunate that he couldn't make it out here this year. But things happen in football, and we have to continue to make strides in the best way we can.
And so for you, how do you think you're involving the secondary targets, if you will, besides Deshaun, and how are they doing picking up the slack there?
They're doing good. They're working hard every day, trying to get better. Obviously we got to continue every day to try to do things that's going to help us become, the team we want to be. It's a lot of hard work, and we embrace that, and they embrace it, and that's a good thing.
What's just stood up at their offense, but see how Dominic is playing with that defense as well. What challenge do you see from that Broncos defense?
Well, it's going to be a challenge. I mean, it's a challenge every week in the NFL, but those guys have good corners. We already know DRC, a good one. The other guys out there, they do a tremendous job in their responsibilities, and we just got to make sure we take full advantage of what they give us, the opportunities that we get.
Mike, you guys have had a lot of success running the football. What has the zone read, what has that brought to the offense through the first 3 games?
Well, it just gave us some versatility, something that the defense has to plan for. We continue to do it effectively, and we continue to help our offense, but we just got to continue to put some things in and evolve around that and be a compliment to that.
You beat Peyton a couple of years ago here with the Colts. When you're facing a Brady or a Peyton, I mean, how much do you like going against the elite?
It's great, the competition aspect of it. We all, feel like we're pretty good, and when you're going up against the best, you want to showcase that, and it's always fun. That's the great, battles in the past. They all just circumvent into this era, and whether it's Brady and Manning or Brady and Breeze, Manning and myself, we all have fun. Competing, and that's what it's all about.
Mike, after this stretch of 3 games in 11 days, how important was it to get away from the game, from the field a little bit?
It was very important to take some time off, regroup, figure out what we needed to do to become a better football team. Everybody had an opportunity to look at their mistakes and think about the things that they didn't do as well, and I think we have a sense of what we need to do coming back as far as getting everything back on track.
Chip talks a lot about the number of plays you guys run being a really important stat. I think on average this season you're running 66 plays per game. Is that a number that needs to go up this week?
Well, we always wanted to be hot. We want to run as many plays as we can. Obviously, that's offense staying out in the field, converting 30 downs, finishing drives, doing all the little things that make the offense successful. So we have to, just focus on what we're doing. Try to get the tempo up, try to get the plays up.
In the preseason, there was excitement about how the tight ends would fit in this offense. Why aren't they contributing as much as it seems they could?
Well, our game plans have been different. We were going to get those guys involved at some point. Our coach knows exactly what he's doing and when he wants to incorporate those guys. But for the most part, they're in the game plan. They will be a big part of this offense at some point.
A guy like Jason Bond, how dependable has he been for you as a quarterback?
Jason has been very dependable over the years, and even this year, very productive. He just has to continue to do that. Our job, as professionals and as players on this football team, is to continue to produce and be consistent doing it. So, he has to do it. I have to do it. Everybody on this team has to.
When you look at the game, when you look at the game,
sometimes like he'll make like a one-handed catch or whatever. Do you kind of feel sometimes you just throw it up there?
No, not at all. You never know when that's going to happen, but he does do a great job of doing it.
How much do you embrace that underdog role? I mean, you know, very few people see you guys going into Denver and winning this game.
Embrace
The underdog role.
I mean, we don't even look at it like that. You know what I mean? That's just the sports world. You know, we the ones have to go live it. You know, so we don't look at it like we're underdogs. We're looking at it like we're playing a good football team and we have to go be at our best.
when you look at the game film, what's the one thing that stood out as to why you couldn't kind of continue that rhythm that you saw?
In what game? Well, just
like the beginning of the Washington game, why couldn't you keep a rhythm going?
We converted third downs. You know, stand on the field. You know, not having penalties, not turning the ball over. You know, the little things that we don't do that just kill a drive. So we just have to limit the mistakes. You know, make as many plays as possible. If we do everything right, then we'll have 70, 80 plays in a game. You know, but and that's all predicated on field position, and what the defense is doing. So the NFL game, the game is crazy. It's but that's what's so special about it.
If teams play Deshaun the way Kansas City did, how do you counteract that?
We'll find ways. We'll find ways to do that. We'll find ways to counter. We got a lot of guys on the team who, are receivers, and when they go out, they're eligible. So the guys got to work to get open, and you got to find ways to be productive for this football team.
Health-wise, are you 100% or close to 100%? Health-wise?
Yeah, health-wise, I'm 100%.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
Sean?